Hi guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through my minimal makeup bag. This is just makeup. Skincare wise, I think I'm probably just going to bring like a cleanser and a moisturizer. I haven't decided yet. And this isn't even that minimal. Like this is minimal, but it's still a full face of makeup. So I could definitely pare it down to less than this. But if you've seen my travel makeup bags before, you know I do like to overpack in this area, and I've kept it pretty small. This is the bag that I'm taking. Whenever I've mentioned this, people have asked about it. It's from Bare Minerals, but it's forever ago. I love this bag so much. It was when the rose gold trend was like at its peak. But I think this is super cute. And then on the inside, it's got this mesh side where I put my kind of products, and then on the other side, I've got room for brushes. And it just so happens that these brushes fit. I think only one of them is actually travel size. So in fact, let me quickly just run through the brushes that I'm bringing. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face. This was sent to me. I love this so much for foundation. I am trialing a few different ones right now for like things that might work in a similar way at a lower price point. But this is definitely my favourite, and because it's short, I'm bringing it with me. As a second favourite would be this IT Cosmetics. This is called the Complexion Perfection number 7 brush. This has got an all-over brush and then a concealer on the other side. The reason I'm bringing this is more for blending. So at the end, if I feel like I've gone a little bit overboard with something, then I'll kind of use a clean brush to blend, and that's what I'm bringing that for. See, not that minimal. I have this, which again, not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but probably highlighter. This is the Real Technique setting brush. I've got a little teeny powder brush from B at Superdrug. And oh, that's it in the way of brushes, and then I'm also bringing a little sponge. So I'm going to show you some clips of me actually applying the makeup. First of all, we have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is my foundation choice of the moment. The shade that I've got is 115. It's called Ivory. It's nowhere near Ivory. This is still quite deep in my opinion, because I've got a decent amount of colour for me right now. I'm a lot more pale than this naturally, but it's been sunny. There's been a couple of sports days. And so I've been out in the sun a little bit more than usual. So this, just bear in mind, Ivory is not as ivory as you would imagine. So I'm putting this on. It's a really, really nice, beautiful, Poreless is a great descriptor of that. If you like the Benefit Hello Happy, you'll really like this one. It's a very kind of soft blur type foundation, but I find that this has a little bit more staying power, I would say. The concealer that I'm using is this one purely because I've got a mini of it. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I've got the shade Light 2, which is vanilla. A little bit too light for me right now, but again, I have a mini of this. I'm actually thinking now, I really need to go through all my mini products, all my kind of travel stuff, because I think I've got some other minis that I need to try. So yeah, that's the concealer purely because it's easy, and then I'm applying it with a dry beauty blender. Someone told me this recently. I know it sounds ridiculous because obviously beauty sponges have been around forever, and we haven't always done the whole thing of like wetting them, they absorb, blah, blah, blah. But I said that I hate using beauty blenders and sponges in general because it's just a real pain. I'm nowhere near the bathroom when I'm doing my makeup, and I'll be like doing something and I go, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom and wet this, and you've got to dry it. It's like a whole thing. And I know it sounds super lazy, but I am super lazy when it comes to these things. And someone said they'd seen one of the Chapman sisters use their Real Techniques beauty blender or their sponge dry. And so I've been doing that for my concealer, and I'm loving it. So I'm only taking this one because it's a little bit smaller than the Real Techniques one, but I have been using the Real Techniques one at home. Oh, and then I used my setting spray. So this is the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. I've not really used this, but a couple of people have asked me to review it. It was sent to me again. But yeah, a couple of people have asked me to review it, so I've put it in my drawer, and I'm taking this with me because, again, I just want to kind of give it a real good run. So this is the makeup that I'm going to be putting on the day of, and then I'm going to be putting it on the next day as well. So I'll have 2 full days in London to really trial some of this stuff, and this is one of the things that I'm specifically taking for that reason. I mean, I like a setting spray right now anyway, with it being kind of humid and my makeup tends to melt off my face, but it's definitely one of the things that I would lose if I was trying to get this down, because this is a large product. Next is the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt Silhouette. I have had this forever, and I don't know whether I purchased it, truth be told, because it has been a long time, but I used to really, really like it. So it's supposed to be a sculpting product, but I find it to be more of a gel like bronzer. So I wanted to bring this so I didn't have to bring more brushes. If I wanted to bring a regular bronzer, I would have needed kind of a big fluffy brush. And I really, really liked applying this today. I think I wasn't filming for this little section, so then I kind of applied a little bit more. But basically I applied it, well, it's just in the regular places you would put bronzer, so kind of like here, here, and then along my jawline a little bit to give me a little bit of definition where I do not have any naturally. But I'm really enjoying this. I don't even know if you can still get it. I will link everything below, or at least list. And apologies if any of this stuff is like super old and you can't get it anymore. The Cloud Paint from Glossier in Dusk. I think I could have gone with one of the pinkier ones, to be quite honest, because I'd already gone quite warm between the foundation, the tint, the, come on, gel thing, the Illamasqua thing. And then this, I feel like I went very kind of bronzy warm, and I possibly could have gone with a more of a rosy cheek to lift that a little bit, but hey ho, I really like this product too. I first applied it with the Bobbi Brown brush, and then I used the Beauty Blender just to kind of blend out the edges. I just like an extra applicator sometimes because I'm not the best at blending. Then I put on my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the original Mineral Veil, my all-time favourite setting powder because it sets everything, it diffuses and gives you that kind of beautiful, blurred, glowy finish, and yet you never look too matte, and you never look completely shiny or, you know, too much of either way. I just can't say enough good things about this. I love it so much. I would say my friend Shell gave this to me. She's very, very pale, and she found that the original one was too dark for her. I would have said it was very translucent and didn't really give off any colour at all, but worth noting that if you are incredibly pale like she is, then it still might be too dark. But for me, I absolutely love it. Once I put the powder on, then I used my, what's this called? Celestial powder from Kevin Aucoin. So it's this side of this little mini that I got from Sephora years and years ago. And again, the reason I picked this one specifically, although I do love this product, is because of its size and how compact it was. I do have another mini Becca highlight, but I feel like there's more sparkle, more kind of shimmer and frost to that. And what I really wanted was something that I could use kind of all along this section. I like to kind of add a glow, and then I did down my nose, which is a new thing in the last few months, but it's youthful, guys. I'm getting it. I don't want like a sparkly, insane alien highlight nose, but the thing of the glow here and the glow here is, it's youthful. I get it. And then the last thing is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which I think probably is my all-time favourite mascara of all time. I think it really is, because even when I've used other ones, whenever I go back to this, I'm like, yes, this is amazing. I love it so much. As with so many mascaras, if you try it and you don't love it immediately, leave it open for a few days or like overnight. The more you use it, the more it dries out, the better it is. That tends to be the case with a lot of different products, or a lot of different mascaras rather. So, you know, don't immediately write it off if you think that it's not perfect straight away. But it is. It's just the best mascara ever. So that is it. That is it for my minimal makeup bag. Please weigh in on whether or not you think it's minimal, or you think this is like way too much makeup. I think it's pretty good. I still have every step covered, but, oh, and my lip. I did end up putting, because I wanted to do my hair before I put my lip gloss on, because nobody needs to have to blow dry the hair after they've already done a liquid lip. And this is the Bobbi Brown. This was sent to me as well. Crushed liquid lip in Juicy Date. This is my favourite lip colour of the moment. This and their original crushed lipstick in Watermelon, that I've been alternating between the two, but for a natural, like a pretty, your lips but better lip. I really, really like this one. It's a favourite. But yeah, I'm happy with my little makeup bag. I'm going to start putting things in my backpack now, and I might actually do a what's in my backpack video. Haven't done a what's in my bag video forever. So a what's in my backpack video might be interesting, because it's kind of like a mix of that plus other things I might bring with me, because we're going to be away kind of like full days. I'm going to have Milo, although he's going to have a backpack as well. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud, but let me know if you would like to see that. Maybe there'll be one coming your way. Thank you for watching. Like I say, we'll try to link everything, or at least list everything below. I know I've been lax with that recently, but hey, I've been enjoying making the videos, and that has been my priority. But if you've got any questions, obviously leave them and I will answer them, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening.